We see it every summer, big trees and branches crashing down on homes and cars when the monsoon storm rolls in. But there are things homeowners can do to protect their property. It's that time of year again. Time to cut back all those big trees around your house. That's what Scottsdale homeowner Richard Gorley is doing. He's seen firsthand the kind of damage the wind and rain can do.
The rain makes everything soft, and then the wind comes along, grabs something, and just takes it somewhere where it's not supposed to be.
This is the kind of destruction we see every summer across the valley. Big trees ripped apart, causing widespread damage to homes and apartments.
Depending on the size of the tree.
Al Martinez with Tree Pros tells us most of the damage from the monsoon storms involves overgrown trees that are heavy on the ends with branches that can easily break off.
I've seen big branches, big in diameter, 1 foot, 2 foot branches go through the roof and halfway into the house, where you got to go up on the roof, cut that, then you got to go inside the house and actually pull that branch out and carry it out of the house.
Martinez suggests looking up at your trees to see how thick and full they are. If they haven't been cut back in a while, they create kind of a wall in the wind that can be knocked over.
The tree's thinned out in the middle, you take the dead wood out, you take the extra growth that's out in the center, the wind will tend to blow through the tree instead of push it like a wind sail. Now, you don't want to hire just any tree trimming company. You need to do your homework. Make sure they're licensed and bonded, and get references from friends and neighbors. Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.